So here lately, as I've been transitioning into my cooler weather scents, I've picked up some new obsessions. I've picked up some new fragrances that I just can't stop wearing. I can't get myself off of these. I've been obsessed with these lately. And that's because, to be honest with you, these are fantastic scents. I love each one of these for different reasons. For me, these each kind of tackle a certain specific thing that I like about fragrances, whether it be doing a certain note or combination of notes the right way, or using my favorite notes, or just reminding me of the cooler weather and being great cooler weather scents. All of these have their own thing going on, and like I said, for me, I've been hooked on these. So if you want to find out what fragrances I can't get enough of here lately, make sure you stay tuned. But before we do that though, if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you get subscribed down below. Also hit that bell icon so that you're notified when I publish these videos. And while you're at it, go give me a follow over on Instagram at Chaos Fragrances. That's a great way for you to keep up with me there. If you have any questions, you can hit me up, leave a comment, whatever, and I'll try to get back to you. And all the fragrances that we talk about today will be linked down below as well. If you want to check any of these out, pick any of these up, you guys know what to do. Hit those links down there. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. First fragrance up, we have one of my newer additions from the house of Kilian Paris. This one is Black Phantom. So like I said, this is a newer acquisition for me. I've really been beefing up my Kilian collection just for the cooler weather here. I never got into them before, and a lot of the reason was just because my budget didn't allow for it back when I was first getting into fragrances. And now I'm to the point where I want to get some of these, and I know that you guys like them as well, and you want me to feature them on the channel. So here's Black Phantom. This one is awesome. I love this scent because it has somewhat of this Irish cream type of smell. Now for me, that's a fond cooler weather like Christmas, winter memory is just the smell of Irish cream. You know, when I was young, a lot of times my mom would put that in her coffee in the morning, right? Get a little bit of Irish cream and stuff. And now I like to put that in my coffee. I love the taste. I love the smell. This fragrance kind of captures that. It just smells so delicious. Kilian Paris does gourmand fragrances so well. They do a great job at creating photorealistic fragrances, and this one right here is one of them. Like I said, I've been obsessed with this one. That is Black Phantom. Up next, we have a fragrance which has been solving my vanilla craving here recently. This one is Commodity Gold. I think for the price, this is a fantastic vanilla scent. You can get this one for, I believe, $105 on their official website, but if you use my code CHAOS10, you can save 10% off of that. If you are going to shop with them over there and pick up a fragrance for yourself, make sure you use that code to get 10% off of your orders. Again, Commodity Gold is doing vanilla really, really well. Let's keep it moving here. Up next, we have Hugo Boss Bottled Oud. I love this scent because of that nice apple smell. Kind of has this apple pie, just fall apples type of smell. The oud in here is not too prominent. It's not too overboard or crazy. It's very mild, and it's a very, very wearable designer oud fragrance to the point where there's just about hardly any oud in this. I mean, it's a stretch to call this fragrance bottled oud, in my opinion. I mean, it's in there a little bit, and you do get some of it, but again, a lot of what you're getting here is, of course, that nice apple and just that traditional Hugo Boss bottle DNA. A little bit of oud is sprinkled in there just to flavor it and to give it a little bit of a oud touch, but it's a really solid one. And if you want to get a fragrance like this or kind of experiment with oud a little bit without going too crazy, this is a great place to start. And also, I'm sure you noticed this cool looking t-shirt. This is one of my new shirts from Into the AM. I've been talking about them here on the channel before. I wear their shirts all the time. They're great quality, they fit great. And what I love so much about these is sometimes I'll go a day or two without wearing them, and I put one on and it just feels so satisfying. It just fits so well, the way it shapes to you, the nice soft smooth material that it's made out of. These shirts are no joke. I have a lot of kind of crappy t-shirts, and when you put these on compared to those, you could tell a major difference. And really quickly, I also want to show you this. This is one of their new additions. This is underwear. Now, you're probably thinking, why are you showing me underwear? But I can't help myself. When I have a good product, I want to share it with you guys. And these underwear are some of the softest underwear I've ever felt. They fit good. The fabric is ultra super soft. It's got just the right amount of kind of stretch to it. These things are incredible. And let's be real. Do I really need to explain why you need a good quality pair of soft underwear? Do I really need to explain that to you? I don't think I do. So if you guys want to check out anything from Into the AM, t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, and of course their new underwear, which are amazing, hit that link down below and use my code CHAOS10 over there for 10% off of your orders as well. And like I said, I haven't found anything that I dislike about these right here. Nice attention to detail, great fit. I mean, these things are like wearing clouds around your waist. It's amazing. You gotta check this stuff out. Let's keep moving here. Up next, we have Mancera Red Tobacco. Of course, you guys know I've been loving tobacco and fragrances here lately, and this is one of the better ones out there, at least that I've smelled. It's up there pretty high, and Mancera is known for creating really good high quality scents without charging a complete arm and a leg. These retail for $180. You can pick them up on somewhere like Twisted Lily, and you use my code CHAOS10, you get 10% off of that to save some money. I mean, you could get these for a good deal, and it's worth every penny. If you like tobacco and you like a little bit of oud sprinkled in there as well, just like the Mancera traditional way, Red Tobacco is a must try for you. You have to get your nose on this one. It's perfect for the cooler weather. And like I said, for me, I can't get enough. Following that, we have Mugler Pure Malt. This is a really nice, obviously, malt-based fragrance, and it's not quite as sweet as what you may think. It's got this kind of a little bit of a bright freshness to it. It's nice boozy accord. It's honestly a pretty wearable scent. Don't be too put off by this one if you think it's maybe not going to be your thing. I would give this one a try. This is going to appeal to a lot of people, and like I said, it's very wearable, and it's not that expensive either. Following that, we have Azzaro Wanted by Night. In my opinion, a true flanker done right. I was never really the biggest fan of the original Wanted. It was just too lemony and kind of headache-inducing for me, but Wanted by Night takes it to a whole nother level with this nice, spicy, warm, kind of sexiness going on, a bit of an alluring type of smell as well. For fall and winter time, this is a banger of a fragrance. It's very, very affordable as well on discounters. I mean, this you could pick up for a great price. And like I said, for me, it's one that here lately I've just been gravitating towards. Not really fully sure why. Out of nowhere, I've been reaching for more, but I've been hooked. Up next, we have Parfums de Layton Exclusif. Yes, the Exclusif version. I like this one because it's a bit more of a dirty, earthy version to the original Layton. And to put it easily, a bit more of a niche version as well. The original Layton smells fantastic. It's a great compliment getter, but it's not too challenging. Layton Exclusif goes a bit more in that challenging direction. You get some oud in here as well, which is very well blended. And if I'm in the mood for something a little bit different, but I still want that Layton DNA, this is a great pickup. Following that, we have Bvlgari Man In Black. Kind of gets compared to Spice Bomb, but this one's a bit more grown up and has a nice boozy accord to it as well. I love this fragrance, especially for evenings out, but I even wear it just around the house a lot of times. If I'm in the mood for it, I'll spray it on and enjoy it because this smells amazing. I can't get enough of Man in Black, and this is one you should definitely try if you haven't yet. Up next, we're going to be talking about Le Male Les Parfums. This one is a really good flanker as well. It's this oriental take on this DNA, and it reminds me a little bit of Ultramale. Reminds me a little bit of the original Le Male, just with this oriental vanilla touch to it. It smells beautiful. I love this fragrance. It's a bit spicy, it's warm, it's seductive, it's sweet, and it does a lot of things right for me. A really good flanker, a really cool looking bottle as well. This is one that I just can't get enough of, and one that I can highly recommend to you guys. And last up, we have Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne. Again, this one is one of those fragrances that I just love. And it's almost a guilty pleasure scent because it is just a Paco Rabanne, and you know how the kind of reputation goes with a lot of their fragrances, but this one is different. This one is striving to be something different, and the night version of this one really kind of steps out and goes in a different direction as well. For me though, I've really been hooked on just the original here. I'm saving the night flanker more for the winter when it gets really cold. This one I like here in the more milder temperatures. It's sexy, it's a bit playful, it's got a bit of a youthful quality, but not too much. Great scent all around. So guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for me. That was 10 fragrances that I currently can't get enough of right now. I've been wearing these, I've been enjoying them, I've been loving them, and I hope you guys go and check some of these out as well. And remember, if you want to grab yourself a nice t-shirt, a nice hoodie, or a nice pair of soft, well-fitting underwear, make sure you hit that link down below, check out Into the AM, and remember to use my code CHAOS10 for 10% off orders over there. That's an insane deal. That's really going to add up. You're going to get some amazing clothing for a great price. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.